This is Halls, and this is a quick tech demo of my newest game I'm working on, Planetary Wars. This is actually a remake of an old game that I had made. This is using Ajax and MySQL and JavaScript and everything. A little better than the old version. Basically, this is a very early demo. There's a lot of things not done, a lot of things not in place. Everything is not official. I'm just kind of showing off what I've got so far. Uh, in the game, you basically have your solar systems, which is this map. There's going to be different systems, and there's going to be gates in each corner or wherever you can go that's going to take you to the next one. But for now, I just have this one system. But you have your planets that you can fly to, and your ship right there. Over here, each planet has a different set of locations depending on what's there. The name of the planet's Beta 9, and it gives you the population and a faction. Each player can make their own faction and collect players, and you guys can actually take over planets and battle other factions for planets and stuff like that. Same with space stations and things like that. You can own territories. The locations, you have like an armor shop. There's nothing in this armor shop. I never put anything in it. But each ship has elements of, like, you have energy, element, plasma, fire, and impact. Your armor has different ratings, and your weapons have different ratings. So a plasma cannon does a lot of plasma damage and maybe not a lot of fire damage. So if your armor is low in plasma, of course the plasma cannon will do more damage to you. So what you can do is you can actually carry more. You can actually carry more than one weapon, and it's good to carry ones that do multi types of damage. And if you look at down here on ship config, my weapon systems, I just kind of put some tests in here. But like, I have an energy test that does lots of energy damage but doesn't do much impact. And then I'll also have another lot simpler weapon, energy cannon. Uh, you have a repair bay, because you have over here, you have, let me go back out here. You have your pilot, which I just named test, and your different skills. There's a lot more skills than that. Then you have your ship, a Lancer M1. There's lots of different ships. Gives you your speed, your fuel, because it does cost fuel to fly. Um, the weight, each ship, weapons and armor adds weight, so does your cargo, and how many weapon slots. And then you have your armor, the hull, the engine, the bridge, and the cargo bay. Right now my hull is a little low, and so is my bridge, so I'm going to go repair that. Visit the repair bay. Let's say I want to add 2 points to my hull, and you notice some things are more expensive. The bridge and the engine is a lot more expensive to build, and then or to repair, I'm sorry. And then let's put 2 on our bridge. So it costs 120 credits. Hit repair, and it gave us our 2 that we wanted. So let's return. Next thing is your fuel. It costs fuel to fly. This fuel depot that I have here now is not the finished version. It's just kind of a ugly version. But anyway, you can buy fuel here, which I'm capped off right now. And let me show you how to fly. You just click on the planet, and as you fly, and it's going to look like crap and sluggish here because the video is playing in it, but it's actually smooth whenever you play it in real time. But since this video is running, it's slowing it down. But as you fly, you get encounters, and one of them is an asteroid, so you can actually mine the asteroid. And like, this is running really slow. Normally this runs fast and it's constant. This video is causing. What you have to do is you have to take this red bar and put it in between this green area, and the numbers are 0 through 100, and these are the numbers that you have to hit. And while you're playing, this runs a lot faster. It's a lot harder to hit it now. It looks a little easy, but your geology and your robotics skill and your piloting skill all come into play on how big that bar is and how far up this it is. So mine are pretty good, and this rock isn't very strong, so I'm just gonna hit it to strike. I struck on 8, and if you notice, this went up 8 points. You have to hit this green bar within five strikes. If you don't, you fail, or if you go over this bar, you fail. So let's hit it again. I got another 5, which is 10. I'm right under the bar. If I hit it again, I got 29. I missed, so I'm way above. I fail. If I would have made it, it would have gave me a rock, and I would have put it in my cargo. I could have sold it or whatever else I needed to. But if I click on the planet again, I start flying. And I got another asteroid. I'm going to skip the asteroid and try to look for combat, because it's all random encounters. Sometimes you'll hit an encounter one right after the other. Sometimes you'll fly to 2 or 3 planets and never get a single encounter. It's all random. But the more you fly, the bigger that random gets, and more chance you're going to have of actually running into something. Once you land on the planet, uh, it'll have its own special stuff. See, this one has a weapon shop, and you can actually buy more weapons, which I don't have any slots for, or you can sell your weapons. And I'm going to fly again. We'll try to get the combat encounter. There we go. This is combat. Uh, this is me. This is the enemy. If I hit on attack, I get to pick whatever weapon I have, which you've seen I had those two weapons. So let's say I just want to use my energy test. I fire at him. I missed. Most of your damage will come off your shield first when it's a hit, but if I have a low stat, like say my energy is really low and he's got a high energy weapon, he can do damage to my actual hull and bypass my shield. So I'm going to attack him. I'll hit him with my energy cannon. And this is running kind of laggy because of the video, but normally it runs really, really smooth. And I'm on a laptop. Now you notice I knocked the shield out and the hull in one hit. So I killed him. And I got loot. And that combat is going to get a little better and it's going to look a little better. But you notice I'm just in the middle of space right now, so there's nothing coming up. But that's basically the tech demo. There's a couple other things that I have in here, but they're not really finished. I have my cargo, and you can drop your cargo or you can sell it, but this is all the stuff that I've been collecting along the way. And you notice my weight is now maxed out. I can't carry anything else. But and my fuel dropped as I went. But anyway, that's pretty much the tech demo. And if